Hello, we're continuing to not play the New York Times games because the New York Times Tech Guild is still on strike, and they have requested that we don't cross the click it line, which basically means, just for clarity, just don't visit the New York Times games site and don't open the app. If there's a game that's not hosted by New York Times, feel free to play it, whatever it is. We don't want to have those visits to the New York Times site. We don't want to give them that ad revenue in support of the New York Times Tech Guild, who are trying to negotiate a new contract, and management has some concerning requests that the union does not want to encourage, basically. So you can learn more about that by looking up, articles about the New York Times Tech Guild. I don't think I'd do it justice. I don't want to give non-factual information about that. So that's why I'm kind of just saying, hey, they are on strike. Generally, if you're in support of unions and you don't like crossing picket lines, please don't also cross the ticket line. So, ticket line? The click it line. All right. Anyway, so today we are going to be playing Conexo again. I've decided just to do Conexo every day. That way you know at least ahead of time, hey, at least you can do Conexo. I'm also going to play the PlusWord, which is pretty popular. Cell Tower seemed popular, so I'm going to do that again. Hopefully it won't take as long this time. We'll see. And then for Wordle-like games, I'm going to pick two of them. We've got the Polygonle, which I haven't played yet during this series, but it's one of my favorites. And then Symble, which I think I'm going to just do every day because I like doing Symble. All right, and if these go very, very smoothly and are quick, I may end up throwing some more at the end. We'll see. All right, let's hit play here. Let's play Conexo. So today we've got text, screen, bed, front, stool, sofa, drain, remote, channel, gutter, jacket, dresser, antenna, pipeline, ditch, and cable. I feel like ways of, I don't know, TV related words. We've got screen, we've got remote, we've got channel, we've got antenna, we've got cable. So that's too many, right? So I don't know which ones are more related than others to each other. Text and font seem similar. Like, font is a style of text. I don't know if that's going to be it. I don't see any other things for that. We've got a sofa and a dresser, just furniture. We've got a bed and a stool. Any other, furniture items? Okay, I'll try stool. Hey, that was it. Okay. Furniture. That didn't really help these other categories, but at least it gets some words out of the way. Drain is interesting. The drain and the gutter, things that pipeline. These are sewage related things. Pipeline, gutter, drain. And what's the other one? Channel, maybe? Not channel. Okay. I was hoping it was channel just to be able to get rid of one of the TV related ones. So what's our other one? Cable, maybe? Cable's not really sewage related, but no, okay. So we can make as many mistakes as we want. But it doesn't tell us one away. So that's kind of the exchange. But of course, we want to do it in as few guesses as we can. Is this just not a category then? Am I getting bamboozled? Drain, gutter, pipeline. I mean, it could be like drain, gutter, channel, and cable or something. Okay, what about things I haven't considered? Jacket. Like the thing you wear? Wintertime things? I mean, obviously some of screen, channel, cable, remote, antenna need to be something else. But jacket. Maybe there's a fill in the blank for jacket. Jacket potato? I really don't know what jacket's going with, unfortunately. How about ditch? Maybe ditch and gutter and drain and channel? Okay, how about ditch, gutter, drain, and pipeline? Okay, I'm having a little trouble here. Text, screen, font. Remote control? Like blink control? Don't really see that. Cable. I feel like cable and antenna are ways of receiving TV signals. Nothing else is a way of receiving that. This one's tough. I don't know what text goes with. Or font. Font also is like a font of knowledge, right? Like a source of water. So maybe font and channel and pipeline and I don't know about drain or gutter. Yeah, this is not working. Okay. With that one away, I don't know if I'm even close. Let's see. Would have lost connections already, but I wouldn't have been brazenly guessing like that if this was connections. So what is going on here? Jacket? Screen time? Oh. Things that really don't belong anywhere else. Text and font and jacket and screen? No, okay. That was worth a try. Like just trying to get one category out of the way. I really can't think what jacket is. Like what's a phrase that uses jacket? I don't know. I mean, it's just the item. The clothing item. Wintertime clothing. I don't know. Still feel like gutter and drain need to go together, and ditch. What else would go with that? Font. No. Drain, gutter, ditch. Did I try both channel and pipeline with it? I think I did. So no. Peripherals for a TV set, a remote, a screen, an antenna, and a channel? That's not really peripheral. I know it was jackets for some reason. No. The cable? Okay. TV essentials. Okay, so what does that leave? Drain and channel and gutter and ditch. I feel like I tried already. So maybe channel and pipeline, drain and gutter? I feel like I've tried these. So what's going on here? Text, font, and jacket. Just, I feel like they have to go together, right? What do they go with? Gutter, apparently. Books? Oh, like a book jacket. What's a book gutter? And font and text. Interesting. Okay, I don't know about that. What's a book gutter? 18 guesses. I'm gonna look up book gutter. A book gutter is the blank space down the center of an open book where the pages are bound together. The gutter of a book is the blank, yeah, left and right pages meet. Okay. Never heard it called that before, but I guess it makes sense. All right, let's move on to the plus word. All right, Chief Wiggum's son in The Simpsons. Oh shoot, it's been so long since I watched The Simpsons. I can picture him. Is it Ralph? I think it's Ralph. Lending of money with high interest. Shark? I mean, shark, like, loan sharks do that, but I don't know what the term for the lending is. Type of cloth. I don't know. Bordered? French River. Riviera? All right. Regulations. Rules? Okay, so we know we start with S. And then there's an R, A, and P. Interesting. Lending of money with high interest. Okay, let me see if I can get these down. Comment to the audience. Oh, like a soliloquy or an address? What would be a 5-letter word? Aside. Aside. So there's no E. I was thinking this might be spare. S-P-A-R-E, but there's no E. So we'll see. Asian garment, lug in anagram. Oh, I always love the anagrams. Lug in anagrammed, Asian garment. Okay, I don't know what it would be. Let's skip that for now. Arrange as feathers. Feathers? Arrange as feathers. Preen? Preening is not arranging. Chrissy something singer, starting with an H. I don't know that singer. Can I get any of these now? Type of cloth, linen, maybe? Bordered. Edged. So it's either lungi or lingu. Is this preen? I don't think preening is arranging. Isn't preening when they remove the new feathers that come in, they need to remove the sheath from it? I don't know, maybe I don't understand. Still don't know this singer. What's this one? French River? The Seine. Is this how you spell Seine? Oh no, this has to be an I or a U. I think it's an I then. That's a U. Lending money, you sir something. Okay, well, what do we end with? This is S, probably S-P-A-R. Maybe spark? But then this would be usurk. Oh, this needs to be a vowel, so it could be another A, but spara isn't a word. It could be a Y? Usury, yeah, I think it's a Y. So this is spray. This is a Y, and then it's hind. Okay. Got it. Admire my completed puzzle. So Ralph usury. I have heard that word before, but I could not come up with it. Linen, edged. The Seine River, which I never know how to spell. Rules, aside. Lungi. I have not heard that. Preen. Someone tell me if preening is actually arranging, because I don't get it. And Chrissy Hind. All right. We're going to do Cell Tower now. So the way this game works, it's a word searchy, but we don't know what words we're looking for. They're not even thematic. We just have to find words. But there's only one solution. And the way that works is each letter is only used in one word. And the way we draw words is a little different than you used to. It's kind of blob-based. So you kind of just draw connected blobs like this. You can't disconnect it like that. But within the connected blob, you read it left to right, top to bottom. So B-E-H-A-I-T-S-E. So that makes for some awkwardness. If it was like this, right, it would be B-E-H-A-V-T-T-S. And what we need to do is we need to create 4 to 8 letter words and use every single letter. And that helps make it a unique solution because there's only one way to do that. So that can make it a little difficult. So I like to start here. The B, we're not going straight to a V. So we're going to have to go B-E probably. Because technically you could do something like this. So it makes it difficult to find the words. But I mean, I'm seeing behave. Now, you always got to look for suffixes because we aren't 8 letters yet. We're only 6 letters. So it could be behaves. So we're not going to lock that in yet. Ideally, we only lock in words that we're confident in. But I have a limit to how much I'm willing to look ahead. But so it's behave or behaves, and we don't know whether this S is there or not. What's going to determine that is whether the S is needed for the surrounding words or not. So now we're starting with this W-A, like W-A. You know, we've got which here, and that fits in pretty well with behave. So we've got behave, maybe with an S, and then we've got which. I don't think which. Witching is a word. Would we do witching or witch? I'm not sure, but we definitely have behave and witch. I think using this ing would be a problem, and we definitely wouldn't use the S with behaves in that case. But then we'd have to do TSEL, so we're not doing that. So what's this T doing then? We can't go TS, TL. So I think maybe we do behaves, and then we do TE something. So we'd have to use the LIN though, so it'd be like tellin. Telling? No, that's only one L though. Ooh. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about here. I want to use this T and E, so I got to link them up somehow. So it'd be like tellin, or telling. But that doesn't make sense. I like behave though. I don't think continuing to this H helps us at all. In fact, we want that for which. So is there another reason maybe behave and which is bad? Maybe I can convince myself it's not that. We need to use this A. We could do watch. I don't like what that happens to that I though. So maybe it's not which. If we did behave and something else, would that help? W-A-T, W-A, way something. What is this T doing? We're not going straight to the P after the T. I don't know what's going on with this T. Hold on, how are we using this T? Like water or something, but we can't do that. The only way to get a vowel after this is to use the Y, which is weird. W-A-T-Y doesn't make sense. If we don't use the W, it could be A-T something. T on its own, we'd have to end up with this P somewhere. Okay. I think I'm going to have to look at a different area. Sometimes looking at the bottom is helpful because we know that this Y ends a word, for example. So story looks pretty good to me. It's not like history. So I think story on its own. So this G ends a word then. Ending in G is weird, especially if it's not ing. So do we want story then? Or ending in egg? I can't think of a word that does that. Doesn't mean there isn't, but maybe we need to, maybe we don't do story. Maybe we do like gory. This is a lot of E's and D's. What are we doing here? Ordered. Hold on, let's not do gory. Let's do ordered. Is steggery a word? I don't think so. I like this order just across here, but I don't know what to do around it. See what I mean? Like, you can find words, but you got to be careful. It could be orders as well. But again, what's going on in this bottom row? Gory. I mean, gory is a word. So is story. I don't know what the G does if we do story, though. I don't think steggery is a word or anything. So we did gory. I don't know if ordered isolates this E. Oh no, what are we doing here? This is hard today again. We've got cast. Or maybe something's ending in cast. Cast and gory. Degory. I don't know what prefix we could put on gory to help here. Ordered. So if we did cast and ordered, that just makes us eggery here. Darn, it like works, but it doesn't. What about like an ASTY word? Then we're ending in this R. Degor. Wow, tough one today. I can't get a word. I can't get like a word that I'm confident in. We've got flies, maybe. And then cast. Let's say we did flies and cast. What could we build around that? This V. Okay, that's not working. I really like ordered, but it doesn't work. I need to get it out of my head. What else can we do then? If anything ended in ED, how would we use this E here? I don't see it. You know what? I think it can't be... Well, I guess it can be files, actually. Files. It might not be. Gonna look back up here. Behave, which... This T is the issue. No idea. Can the B use the T? Bevet or something? We've got hatch here. But then over here, wait, what are we doing? Like Wateep? Doesn't make sense. Got price. What would this be, though? Nothing's fitting together. Linger or something? Okay, I'm going to, at this point, use a hint. But what I'm going to do is lock in all the words that I think might be words. I'm going to lock in behaves. I'm going to lock in which. I'm going to lock in gory and ordered. We'll see which ones end up correct, if any. I'll lock in, might as well lock in files as well. Now, again, if it's behave instead of behaves, it won't tell me, but at least I'll know which of these are correct. So now if we go in here, we can get a hint. Behaves, which, and gory were all wrong. So ordered is correct. So I can work from there. Also, files ended up correct. So what is going on with EGO here? Ego. Igor. How are we... Segori, Tegori. I don't know what ends in Egori, but it kind of has to, right? Or it can end in Egor, I suppose, but that doesn't really help me. Ego? So we can't do ego on its own because it's only 3 letters long. It's too short. Like allegory would work, but there's no allegory here. If it was cast, we'd have to do eggery, and that's not a word, so it's definitely not cast. One of these S's and T's joins these letters. Resegory. Category. Wow. Okay, that took a long time to see. So something ends in S. Charges? That looks pretty good. So it wasn't behaves. Could be behave, but I don't, it does, nothing over here is working. So I'm going to build my way up. Yeah, hopefully. So something ends in T. What's ending in T? Like ut or et? Telet. I don't think anything's going to end in U, so if this ended with T and it didn't end with UT, then we'd have to end in U. So I think something ends in UT. Out, some kind of out. Call out now. Esut. Like, what's this H doing? Like inches? Layout, but then this E. I think that means charges is wrong, but what would it be? So we've got inches. We've got layout. Oh, that's not layout though. That's layout. So what can we do here? Layout. Oh no. I've been struggling with Cell Tower recently. I don't usually struggle this much. Ute. What's a ute? Let's just use a hint to see if inches and charges are correct. They are, and it's giving us itself. Oh wow, that hint is super helpful. That's how behave works. Wow, I did not think this I could start a word. Okay, that's like a key word to get. I think we've got watch here then, but yeah, and then type. I was gonna say typer or something, but typical. Oh wow. Typical. It's amazing how the words just pop out once you get the surrounding ones. So there is something here, because the charges and inches were correct. Maybe we can work our way down though. Something starts with R. Receive. So this ing is not part of a word. Oh, maybe it's watching. Darn. Okay, let's remove and select and do watching. Something starts with A. Aimed. Settle. This. And it is layout. Oh, so when I tried to lock in layout, I used the wrong L for some reason. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, it's just I'm super rusty on this game. I think that's all it is. But itself is really hard. So it's got a hard pattern to it, and it's not a word you really think about. Because, okay, so at least behave was right, and something similar to which was right. Okay. Alrighty. Let's move on. We'll do Polygonle. So Polygonle has longer words, but it's similar to Wordle otherwise. And in addition to that, we get these symbols on top, which tell us which letters repeat. So I always like to try ing. There's usually some ing word you can find. And so this is going to be easy, like sitting. So let's try that first. Okay, so ing was right. And so there's just going to be a bunch of words like filling. Okay, so it's an illing word. I wonder how many illing words there are. Dilling, I mean, it could be killing. No? Milling? There we go. Okay, got milling in 4. And there's also a mini version, which is 5 letters, but you still get the pattern, so it's interesting. Let's try class here. It does end in double S. The A goes somewhere else. Maybe something like a miss. Okay, it does start with A. What else can we do? Like ESS? A res, a tess, a ves, an S. Wow, what is this? We know this is a vowel. It's an E, O, or U. A wes, a tess, a pess. I'm gonna guess a mess. That's not a word. Okay. Oh, I'm just hoping to get whether that's an E or not, but I mean, I don't see how anything could go before. Oh, it's abyss. I didn't think of the Y. Okay. That Y was sneaky. All right, abyss in 3. All right, and we're gonna do Symble. This video is long enough. We'll start with Blaze. This will be the last game. We've had this pattern the past 3 days in a row, I think. Like the last 3 symbols I've played, we've had this same pattern. So I'm going to say that this is in place. It never is, but we're going to do sling here. All right. So again, it's out of place. So we're going to try an A second, but then we need an S, N, or G. I'm thinking maybe N, and then something, and then our last letter is an S or an I. I don't know about ending in S though, so maybe we'll do like an S something N actually. Like basin, but there's no B. There wouldn't be an I either. No E. Mason. All right, I'm right about the A-O-N, which means the middle letter is not an S. The middle letter is going to be a G. Wagon. Nice, wagon and 4. I seem to always get it in 4. Someone commented on my streak. Yeah, so first of all, I've never lost Symble. They give you a lot of guesses. But yeah, I've never lost Symble. Played 12, 11 games. Unfortunately, Symble statistics, it combines the unlimited and the daily. And I've played a bunch of unlimited because I used to stream it. All right, cool. Well, that's it. Those are the games. Hope you enjoyed them. And how'd you do?